Welcome to episode 1 of Free Game. Today we're going to be talking about allowing yourself to change. Now this is something that I'll struggle with, like I feel like my whole life, because I feel like I've always wanted to be a version of myself that I know I could be, but I was just held back on, honestly, it's just the fact of I cared too much about how other people perceive me and the version of myself that they viewed me as, that it really stopped me from being able to, pursue wanting to become a better version of myself. Like, for instance, like when I first started saying, all right, I want to get closer to God. I want to clean up. I want to change, right? Then, I was going overly hard, you know what I'm saying? It was to the point where, I can't lie, it was kind of performative. And it was like, whenever I went back to, slipping back into, how I was living, it would always be somebody saying, I thought you was trying to get right with God. I thought you was this. I thought you was this. I thought you was that. And it just got to a point where it was like, dang, bro, like, they right. And then it made me not even want to pursue the change, because I was like, this is how people view me. This is how people will always view me, so it's no point of me even trying to clean up and get right. But I had to stop thinking like that, bro, because if you base yourself off of how other people view you, you will never be happy. Especially in this day and age, people are always gonna have something negative to say about you. It's gonna be somebody that views you in a negative light. It's just nothing you can do about that, bro. That is how it is. You gotta charge that one to the game and just move on with your life, bro, and be the version of you that you know you can be. Like for me, like I know I still do some things that aren't the most wholesome. I still got, you know what I'm saying? I'm a person just like everybody else, bro. You feel me? And just like you a person, I'm a person just like everybody else, bro. And it got to a point where it was like, man, I'm gonna always have, these thoughts. I'm gonna slip up and do things that I'm not proud of, but I can't allow, how other people view me to dictate if I'm gonna change or not. You gotta pursue that change for you, because if you don't pursue that change for you, and you try to pursue that change for somebody else to make somebody else happy, one, it's not gonna be genuine, and two, it's not gonna last, because you doing it for somebody else, and you gonna look at them and be like, man, me doing all this, and they still view me like that, bro. You're never gonna be happy, dog. Never, ever, ever, never in a million years. I don't care what nobody say. If you don't change for you, it's not gonna work. So you gotta change for you, man. You gotta be confident and know who you are, and not allow what nobody else has to say about you, what they think about you. You can't let that dictate if you're gonna change or not, because you gotta be confident in who you are. And I know I've said this 1,000 times in this video, but I really gotta get it through your mind, bro, that you gotta be you. You got to be you. Even if your closest friends, niggas that you look at as your brothers, even if they look at you like, man, this nigga is weird, he's odd, you gotta charge that one to the game, be like, man, I might be. And if that's what makes you happy, bro, you gotta live your truth. You gotta live like that. You gotta live it. Like, you gotta live and be, because at the end of the day, man, you the one that gotta live in your skin. You the one that gotta live your life, regardless of what people think about you. Like, people can think you the coolest nigga and you miserable. People can think you the lamest nigga and you happy. You gotta pick a lane, bro. You gotta pick a lane. Can't please everybody. You gotta please yourself, bro. Be yourself, man. Allow yourself to change. Don't let the views of other people dictate your progression as a person. Especially as a young person, bro. We stepped into a stage in life where the whole world, like, your whole view of the world is changing. Like, you went from, at my crib, not getting to worry about nothing, just going to school, coming back, playing a game. Now, you in school, you gotta worry about this, you gotta worry about that, you gotta worry about internship, job, leadership, organizations. You gotta worry about all that, bro. It's not as simple as it once was. But that's what makes life so beautiful, bro. The journey, the trials and the tribulations. That's what, when you get to where you want to be, you can reflect and be like, man, I'm so glad I didn't give I'm so glad I didn't care about what people said about me, bro. I'm so glad I gave myself the grace and the, honestly, the courage to change, bro. You gotta change. You cannot stay stagnant in this life. We not here that long. In the grand scheme of things, life is not that long. Life is too short for you to be worried about what other people think about you, bro. So allow yourself to change. Be the best version of yourself that you can be. Even if it means losing some people in your life, bro. That's just what comes with it. This has been episode 1 of Free Game. I'll catch y'all boys next week.